wanted to give you an update on the nonprofit arm of the Janice Overbeck real estate team, JO Gives Inc. We have closed out our Special Project Mexico and successfully funded the spay and neuter of over 2,000 dogs and cats in Mexico and Central America. We want to sincerely thank all of our donors for supporting this mission, as these animals are either homeless or of the very poor, and your donations successfully change the lives of the less fortunate within these communities. Additionally, I want to announce JO Gives' next special project. In July, Gunnar and I visited the Rio Grande Valley. It is just above the Mexico-United States border, and it's home to some of the highest kill shelters in the United States. A kill shelter is an animal shelter that kills animals once the shelter is full or after the strays have been there for a certain amount of time. While there, we visited 5 shelters to assess how these animals were being housed and the needs of the shelters. And during our visit, we visited what's known as the highest kill shelter in the United States. They had 1,700 dogs and cats the day that we were there, and I wish that I could erase from my memory what I saw when I visited. Sadly, for many of these homeless pets, they are forced to live outside in the dead of summer. This area suffers from heat waves that are commonplace at over 100 degrees. The dogs were in overcrowded cages, 4 to 6 dogs per cage, with minimal access to grass, shade, and water. I personally suffered from the effects of the heat while we visited, as my eyes were burning and I couldn't keep the sweat from pouring into them. These outdoor living conditions are pure torture for the multitude of dogs present in the shelter. It is a well-known fact amongst animal lovers and veterinarians that dogs simply don't tolerate hot weather as well as their human caregivers can. They truly need an indoor facility to improve both the animals' lives and the workers who are on the staff at these facilities. For example, there is not a water system in place that makes it easy to care for these animals. The workers are forced to transport water throughout the facility and are constantly refilling the animals' bowls. It's just truly mind-blowing to me that there is a place in America where such conditions are allowed to even exist for these helpless and defenseless homeless pets. And after seeing the animals and workers distressed firsthand, it's my mission to help them. I want to use JO Gives to improve their quality of life and prevent further suffering. While interviewing the staff at the 5 shelters we visited and assessing their needs, the overwhelming majority requested in-house veterinarians. The shelter I mentioned to you with 1,700 pets, they need multiple full-time vets, and currently the facility doesn't even have 1 full-time vet. None of the shelters we visited can spay or neuter the pets which are adopted. They can if they get some funding in, they can every once in a while spay and neuter some of them, but not most of them. So that means they're getting adopted out and perpetuating the problem. Within America, there's a veterinarian shortage, and in this area, it's a huge problem. Simply put, these shelters are begging for veterinarians. So while there are many things I wish I could improve upon within the facilities, I strongly believe we need to focus on ending the homeless pet problem and decrease the number of suffering animals within the Rio Grande Valley community. To correct this severe problem and to reduce the number of homeless animals coming into these shelters, I've partnered with my immigration attorney, the American Veterinary Medical Association, and the Licensing and Permit Office of the Veterinary Medicine in Texas. And during our spay and neuter clinics in Mexico, I met many vets who want to make an impact on the unfortunate animals outside of their home country. We now have a clear understanding of the steps needed to get someone here from another country to practice veterinary medicine in Texas. And this would be like the Doctors Without Borders project, where medical professionals respond worldwide to provide health care to people in crisis situations. Thus far, JO Gives has agreed to sponsor 2 vets from Mexico so they may practice in the state of Texas. And our goal is to sponsor 4 vets in total. I'm unsure of the total cost at this point, but it will likely be in the 5-digit range per veterinarian. Please let us know if you know of a veterinarian with English fluency who has a dream of living in America and working here. We can talk to them about this opportunity. And as always, thank you so much for your continued support of our mission to make deep and lasting impacts on the lives of the humans and animals on our beautiful planet. And thank you so much for your business. Thank you. Have a great day. Please share and please help us find veterinarians so we can help this overpopulation problem in the great state of Texas.